I'm going to do today's lesson is on having a document uploaded into Authentisign and signed by a seller. So we want to go into North Star. We're going through the portal. Didn't prompt me to log in, probably because I had logged in earlier on this browser. We want to go into Instanet. And then over here on the left, Authentisign. And I created two Authentisigns already. I'm going to go into the vacant lot for 1289 Breen, or 128X Breen. The reason there's an X is I don't have an address assigned to this vacant lot yet. I've already added a buyer, J&J Properties. I'm also going to add myself as the listing agent. Oops, did it twice. Just going to delete one. Go over here to the left on documents. I want to upload a file. I am going to go over to I created a folder on my desktop called listings. This has the purchase agreement that was sent over by an agent. So I've added that. I also need to add a form that was missing. A disclosure statement for a vacant land. We're going to change this. There we go. By doing that, it will automatically map that name to the appropriate field on the document. So now we're going to go down to design, click the plus here. Takes a few minutes when it's 26 pages to process the document. Okay, so this is the purchase agreement. I've made some changes. I've made a counter offer. I noticed a problem here. The custom initials on this signing participant are wrong. So I'm going to go back into participants here. And I'm going to set up a custom signature since this guy, John Huber, is signing for an LLC. Otherwise, normally we'll just put their first and last name, which in this case, I'm also going to modify to his actual name. All right. So John Huber for J&J Properties, LLC. Custom initials, JH. Oops, I noticed another mistake. The system defaulted him to buyer. He is the seller. All right, now he ends up in the right place in the system layout mappings. Document is rendering. All right, now we can start putting the initials. And we made some changes, so I like to put initials by the changes. We counter that price. This is only $27,000, not a big sale, but he's happy. He wants to get rid of this lot. They asked for some closing costs. I crossed it out. We're not going to go over every line. I'd already pre-filled this out. Property he does not believe is in any federal, state, or local government programs, as far as we know. Dual agency doesn't apply. Technically, does not have to sign there, but it's not going to hurt anything if he does, and the buyer signed it. So I like to match up the signatures where appropriate. Sign line 509. We're going to move a date over here. Final acceptance. We're going to call it today, assuming that the buyer agrees to the changes. Wire fraud alert down here. And then there's a disclosure statement. He's going to sign this and he's just going to put unknown on every page because a lot of the stuff he just does not know. This is a lot that hasn't been, that it's in the process of being subdivided. So this stuff he's not going to know. And then that's an appropriate way to fill it out, is just say, I don't know. It tells the buyer that you need to do your research because you have a seller who doesn't know. All right. So what I'm going to do is I get this back. I'm just going to write unknown on every page and send that back to the buyer's agent. Okay, I got a warning there that's basically saying not all the participants who are designated as a signer have a signing page, which is true. I don't have anywhere to sign on this document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change me to instead of a signer, I'm going to change me to CC only. That means I'm just going to get a copy of the contract. I'm not going to have any official signing capacity on this one. Good. And again, it takes a few minutes to render when they're large documents like this. And we're just going to send this. You do that by hitting next and then send invitations. This will send it to the seller to sign. And that is it.